The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Nashville Sounds and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Archie Myers will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the game.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Stepping into the box, Matt den Dekker. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, John Mojica, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Hey, let's get up there, huh?
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they pick up a run on 2.
Where's the one here?
Now in the box, Darrell Goldstein. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay in.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Keith McLeod. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Chavis has it in his tracks, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-2, here it comes. Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ready for another chance, Keith McLeod. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time. Get down.
And that's in there. Base hit. Matheny rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that, and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Ready once again, Matt den Dekker. Last time through was a base hit. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Obviously, that runner on second base was going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now as he's going to head back to third base because of the ground rule double.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Nunez fields it cleanly, and he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, digging in to try it again, Darrell Goldstein. A hit in 2 tries so far. Bounce to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Digging in and looking for more, Keith McLeod. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Come on, baby.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball out to straightaway center. Chavis is in pursuit. And he will scurry back to first to move up. Striding in once again, Keith McLeod. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Shot toward right center. And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Digging in once again, Matt Den Dekker. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Nope. That's it.
And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least. In now, Keith McLeod, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Ready for another shot now, Matt Den Dekker. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Let's go.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, John Mojica.
Designated hitter, John Mojica.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. 1 run is scored.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Coming to the plate now, Keith McLeod. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Goldstein is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Nashville Sound get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Chris Barrera gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Alexi Medeiros closes the door for the save. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the 2nd of 4. Stepping into the box, Keith McLeod. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. High in the air out to center field. Chavis over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Pedro Chavis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chavis.
Popped high in the air. McLeod on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Keith McLeod, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. Bishop is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Stepping in, Matt Den Dekker. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Grounded to the right. Escobar takes it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Into the box now, Darryl Goldstein. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch, right side, fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in now, Keith McLeod, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game.
Well, that wasn't your step.
Stepping up now, Keith McLeod. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced hard down the left field line. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in there. Digging in, Matt Den Dekker. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Matt Den Dekker.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The New Orleans Baby Cakes earn the win, although in Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Nashville Sounds. Settling in now, Yonder Alonso. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Hit hard back up the middle. Speared on the dive. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why this.
Batting third, first baseman, Keith McLeod.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Joyce. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Striding into the box, Darryl Goldstein. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. Mejia over to his left, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, when you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Keith McLeod. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
McLeod.
Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they move on top 4-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Digging in, Samuel Escobar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So striding in, Keith McLeod. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Keith McLeod will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kelly going back at the track. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 4th in the ballgame as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Now at the plate, Darryl Goldstein, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
No one out with a runner at second.
Raise the first now.
Grounded to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The New Orleans Baby Cakes get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Odrisamer Despaigne earns his 8th victory of the season. Marco Ramos permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our
final line score, first for the victorious Baby Kicks. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New Orleans Baby Kicks and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dean Pinckney, the West Virginian, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot. Hey, stay hot now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Coming to the plate now, Bronson Elbert, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Hit down the line at first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Striding in once again, Keith McLeod. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, nice and patient.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Olson ranging back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To try it again, Bronson Elbert, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bronson Elbert.
Slow grounder to first. McLeod gloves it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single is innocent.
Ready for another chance? Keith McLeod. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Now batting.
Standing in is the potential tying run, Matt den Dekker. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Scorched to third. Eubanks is right there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left.
Here we go.
Ready once again, Stevie Olson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Stevie Olson.
Right side. Mejia scoops it up. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out.
Coming to the plate now, Keith McLeod. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. 1-1, here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Dean Pinckney earns win number 7 on the season. Ken Murakami wraps it up for the save, his 30th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ray Manzanillo, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing, he scattered 9 hits. I'm being kind. Give up 9 hits in his last outing. I don't know what to expect this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Valenzuela is there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Bronson Elbert. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Elbert.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for them tonight, Harold? So stepping in, Max Stassi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up, and they get the force for the second out. Throw across to first. Won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. Digging in for his second at-bat, Keith McLeod. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away.
Be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Runner, runner, runner.
And there he goes towards second. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. So coming to the plate, Eddie Luis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Digging in once again, Keith McLeod. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Ready for another shot now. Matt Den Dekker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Den Dekker.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, one time right now.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there.
All right, one
Stepping
time,
up to the
right
plate,
here.
Keith McLeod. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Ready to take his hacks again. Matt Den Dekker, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Bishop rounds the corner and is headed home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
So striding in, Miguel Rojas. Last time through was a base hit.
Miguel Rojas.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Elbert is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. At the plate, Max Stassi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Stassi.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely.
Into the box now, Keith McLeod.
Keith McLeod.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 29 home runs for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long.
Coming to the plate now, Keith
First baseman
McLeod.
number 3, Keith McLeod.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
From the belt, the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Here you go.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
12-6 the final tally here. The New Orleans Baby Cakes blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Woody White earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game. Now at the plate, Keith McLeod. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Throw won't get him. McLeod takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side digging in for his second at bat. Keith McLeod.
McLeod
hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning.
Hey, roll up here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Funk. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Hey, we got one.
To third. He's got it. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first
He's
as
out.
they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in once again,
Now batting,
Keith McLeod.
baseman.
1 for 2 with a triple
McLeod.
so far in this
Here.
one. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year, and it's now 5-3.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Keith McLeod will stand in again as we flash
First
you back
baseman,
here to
number
inning
3.
number 6.
Keith
This was his
McLeod.
3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there. Come on now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, that was quick. He didn't waste any time. Bases are loaded, swings at the first pitch, and boom, grand slam on the first pitch. That's being aggressive and having it pay off.
Ready for another shot now.
Leading off
Keith
for New Orleans.
McLeod. He'll
Third
lead
baseman.
things off as they look
Keith
to perhaps build
McLeod.
on an already sizable lead.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Luis looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Preston Tucker digs in now, starting things for his
Leading
side
off for
in the
Preston.
9th as they face the
Left fielder,
improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Oh, way to get dirty. In time.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out. Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
12-3 is the way this one ends. New Orleans get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Odrisamer Despaigne earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4. Ready now, Keith McLeod. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 33 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Keith McLeod. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Den Dekker reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a chance now for the first baseman, Morse. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here now is Trevor Brown. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Ground ball right side. Gets dirty and gloves it. Not in time. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Digging in and looking for more. Keith McLeod. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Gillespie is there for it. And that's the third out. So it's no runs, no hits. Digging in to try it again. Keith McLeod. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Striding in once again, Matt Dendecker. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Dendecker.
Hey, one time
a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded by Morse. Beckham for 1. And the return will pull the first baseman off the bag, so they'll just settle for the 1 out.
Well, he definitely rushed him.
Keith McLeod will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Dendecker. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Dendecker.
Right side. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Ready for another shot now. Tomas Telis. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to go.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Digging in once again, Keith McLeod. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Baby Cakes with a division-leading 60th team win this year. TJ Garcia earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sammy Snare takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Kicks. 11 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors, and they left an awful lot of runners on base.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out
Leading
there.
off for New Orleans, first baseman Keith
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 35 now on the season. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave.
Joey Roberts comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Joey Roberts.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Justin Nicolino gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Joey Roberts wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Kicks. 3 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mariano Mora, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
First baseman Keith McLeod.
All right, one time, right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Matt, there's some tough losses in the course of the season, right? We've all witnessed that. But, man, to lose a 1-run game when you're losing a lot recently, that just rips the heart out of you. They got to figure out a way to just get it back up and come back and go play another game.
Ready for another chance? Keith McLeod, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. On just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. The runner scores from second, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Into the box now, Matt Den Decker. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Parker has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And they get the double play at third. Into the box now, Keith McLeod. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Ready once again, Matt den Dekker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Matt den Dekker.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Into the box, Owen Larson.
See it driving.
Owen Larson.
Let it rip.
Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Now batting, Keith McLeod. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
McLeod.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Hey, here we go.
Striding into the box, Keith McLeod. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Perez looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 36 on the year for him, as it is now 7-3.
Oh, doctor, the swing they were expecting and looking for. They got the grand slam when they needed it most, late in the innings, and I tell you, they got a chance to hold on to win this game. If that grand slam holds up, I'm sure they'll be talking about that for a while.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Dustin McGowan gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Cakes. 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. For the River Cats, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Game 1 here in the month of August. Mariano Mora is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Connor Gillespie. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Gillespie.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't. Stepping into the box, Davis Shelton, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Stepping in, Keith McLeod. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Back up the middle. Beckham ranging up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Keith McLeod. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
McLeod.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Shelton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out. Keith McLeod will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Sent on the ground out to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Dendecker. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now batting.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Andres Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andres Perez.
Grounded to the right. McLeod fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So he's through 6 full.
Here we go.
Stepping into the box, Keith McLeod. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Perez going back on it at the track. The wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation.
At the plate, Connor Gillespie, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit.
Oh, he's coming, hit me.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved the tying run to third base with just 1 out. There's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack bunt? Will you get a sacrifice fly? Would they steal the runner from first and third, maybe steal? Matt, this is so exciting. There's so many possibilities.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Odrisamer Despaigne gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Joey Roberts.
A minor league manager puts his team on notice that the team brass are coming to town.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this. So coming to the plate, Keith McLeod. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Hillman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keith McLeod. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hillman going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long.
Keith McLeod will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go. Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Ready for another chance? Matt den Dekker. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Runner, yes,
and now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Now the tag from Wallace, and they got him at third. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, be patient, get yours. Come on, big guy, see it, drive it.
Nope,
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch could be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2. Digging in and looking for more, Keith McLeod. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Perella fields it cleanly, and he's retired 1 away. Striding in once again, Mariano Mendoza. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. Ready for another shot now. Keith McLeod. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Blash is there to make the catch, and that means we've got. Digging in once again, Jose Perella, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there.
Ready once again, Keith McLeod. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, you hate to see.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific. Now to the plate, Brett Wallace. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. 3-1, here it is. Oh, he makes the stop. A great play, but no chance to get an out, and now there'll be runners at the corners. Digging in, Keith McLeod. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Hit out towards second, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping up now, Keith McLeod. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Keith McLeod.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Keith McLeod. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
McLeod.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1. Ready now, Colin Cowgill. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it.
Striding in, Keith McLeod. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
So digging in now, Matt Den Dekker. He was a ground out victim last time up. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied into very shallow right. Cowgill makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Will Heck.
Hey, roll it up. Plays
Will
2.
Heck.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Into the box now, Maurice Makepeace. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Justin Nicolino hangs win number 11 on his line. Joey Roberts earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
9 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. For the visitors, no runs, 4 hits.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Striding into the box, Keith McLeod. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, I need you right here. 1 time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, we're looking at...
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and predict we won't see another home run that long all season. That's out around 470 feet. Think about it. That's about 100 feet deeper than the average outfield fence.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Now batting,
Keith McLeod.
Keith McLeod.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Willingham giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Jose Pirela comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose
From the belt,
Pirela.
the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Now at the plate, Keith McLeod. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Miguel Rojas.
Runner breaks for third, and a step off. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So striding forward now, Jabari Blash. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Ortega is on his way home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that air.
Digging in, Maurice Makepeace. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left.
Roll it up.
And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure. Now batting, Keith McLeod. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Willingham shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Keith McLeod. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Hit sharply on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Luis Perdomo earned his 9th win of the year. Woody White was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kirby Mura wraps it up for the save.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing a number of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
And as we welcome you into the ballgame, our current situation finds the bases empty and 2 men retired in the inning.
First baseman number
into
3.
the box, Keith McLeod. And he puts it on the ground to second. Heck has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Ken Milano notches his 3rd win of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8.
A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. This time, he will be wearing a different uniform. Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the Washington. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year he was the Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together.
Keith McLeod.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Keith McLeod has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Rendon has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. In is Christian Yelich. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Christian Yelich.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh? Come on now, one time, right here. Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
Pause, now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, in this day and age, when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Keith McLeod. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yelich.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Martin Prado.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now both runners on the move. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Home. Digging in and looking for more, Keith McLeod. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Murphy. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now is Adam Eaton. A hit in 2 tries so far.
2, Adam Eaton.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keith McLeod. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam Lind.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Echeverria for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Blake Trinan enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge. And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
4-2 the final score tonight. Adam Conley earned his 5th win of the year. Max Scherzer is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. AJ Ramos records the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Miami Marlins.
Oh, big dog right
In
here,
now,
one time.
Keith McLeod. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Attaboy.
Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. A pause and the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. On the ground up the middle. Well, and he has some trouble with it, and he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that.
In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Adam Eaton.
And now a bunt attempt here. Digging in to try it again. Keith McLeod. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Eaton. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Keith McLeod. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Lee Terrell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag here by Norris is not in time, and the run's in to score.
When that ball's hitting the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Keith McLeod will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate.
All right, one time right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a swing and a high drive to right center field. Eaton racing back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pretty good outburst. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 9-9. The obligatory look at the Capitol building here in Washington, D.C. Set to go for the 9th inning here from Nationals Park.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Keith McLeod. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing.
The batter, number 2.
Now in the box, Lee Terrell. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. In now is A.J. Ellis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
A.J. Ellis.
The 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on. So,
oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year as they jump ahead by 3.
as we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it
into the box now. Jason Worth. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Jason Worth.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. McLeod ranging into the outfield, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back.
We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins. So striding forward now, Keith McLeod. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing.
Stepping up to the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season.
Let's go.
On the ground up the middle. Murphy's got it to Drew for 1. On to Lind. It's a double play in the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Lind. He singled his last time up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another chance, Keith McLeod. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Zimmerman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Gordon is up with it.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of routes.
Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Heath McLeod. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Let it rip. Let's go.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like.
Digging in and looking for more, Heath McLeod. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. The short hit hard. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals. Striding in, Heath McLeod. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Striding in once again, Heath McLeod.
Heath McLeod.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Worth going back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Heath McLeod. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Mota rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
I guess that's what you call a one-man gang. Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
Ready for another shot now. Adain got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Now at the plate, Lee Terrell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Lee Terrell.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 1 run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Heath McLeod. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Ready once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to the right, and that's through for a hit.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up one hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lee Terrell.
Come on, big guy. Come on,
Looking
buddy.
for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Here comes the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that. So coming to the plate, Keith McLeod. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound. Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Washington Nationals brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Gio Gonzalez earns his 12th victory in the ball game, so that'll just about...
A coach looks to get some extra work in with a key player.
First opened back in 2012, a look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But foul. Striding in, Ian Desmond. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Ian Desmond.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there.
Striding into the box, Keith McLeod. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
McLeod.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding in once again, Keith McLeod. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
All right, one time right here.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Gonzalez, still ranging back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Marlins move out in front now, 3-2.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in and looking for more, Keith McLeod. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Keith McLeod. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening, really swinging the bat.
Digging in once again, Adeiny Hechavarria. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Throw into second, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5 tonight's final. Jake McGee wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Adam Ottavino records the save, his 32nd of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Credit the save to Jake McGee.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Arenado and Stanton preparing to do battle. Coming up next. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
So stepping in, Keith McLeod is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ozuna is after it, and they can't run it down. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keith McLeod. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. This is line to left. Ozuna has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Keith McLeod. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
McLeod
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through the single. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Giancarlo Stanton now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone. Has 1 home run. And the throw is in fact dropped. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Keith McLeod will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the
batter, left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Adam Conley earns his 6th winning decision in this one. A.J. Ramos closes the door for the save. Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept batting.
At the plate, Keith McLeod. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Digging in to try it again. Keith McLeod comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Ready for another chance? Keith McLeod. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Keith McLeod.
Fouled straight back.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe 1 more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Here's Echeverria now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with 1 away. Ready once again, A.J. Ellis. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run.
Hey, get a good one up there, Hump.
Here's the 0-1. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away, he takes it away and drives in the run. Take what they give you. The run from third score to easy on that play.
Into the box,
Now
Heath McLeod.
Baseman, Heath McLeod.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, one man out.
Come on, big guy, see it. Drive it right here.
Hey, let her fly right here.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Kevin Segrist earns his third win of the year in relief. A.J. Ramos.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.